Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. I've got some lanyard stuff I want to address today. This is personal preference when it comes to the way that I like my lanyards. Everybody's is a little different. I always try to shoot for high vis on all of my knives and on my ferro rods too. A lot of the time I like to have high vis stuff on there, and I run all of them pretty much the same way. Sometimes I change the way that I tie it, which doesn't really make a whole lot of difference. Like this Bush baby here. It's just it was high vis. It's lost a lot of its color, but bright paracord. And then I have a Mastodon ivory. Wish it would focus. A Mastodon ivory bead and a glow nut, so this glows in the dark, and a Wazoo Survival Gear ferro rod toggle. And this is what I run on the majority of my lanyards, whether it's just this particular same deal, and this one same as this one. I've just run my paracord through and knotted it in two places. If I swap it up and I put the glow nut on the end, I'll just do one knot like I did on this one. But I try to use that combo on the majority of the stuff that I use. I just think it works good for me. These glow nuts are super bright and glow for a long time. So if they've had some sun throughout the day, once it's dark, they're going to glow. And I use that in case I drop something. I like having the ability to go back and look for something glowing in the dark. Or if you hit it with a flashlight briefly, these things will glow pretty good. I hadn't had to use it very often, but I know when I've worn them for any extended period of time and I take them off, they stay glowing for a minute. Sometimes it seems like they just don't quit glowing. I can go in the closet, turn the light on, and do something in the closet, and turn it back off, and go to bed. And when I get up in the morning and go in there, they're still glowing a little bit from the night before. But these are from Who is Citizen E? They're available on bushcraftkeslo.com, where you can go straight to Citizen E and get them too. These are the plain ones. They make some frosted ones. They're pretty cool. But okay, sidetracked. So like this knife, in most of my pouches, I keep a Swiss Army knife, a small Swiss Army knife. I believe this is the Hiker, and it's just it's got a saw on it, primarily why I want to keep them in when my kits have an extra blade and a saw. It's nice, as well as the tweezers and the toothpick. But I do the same thing on these guys, and that's just extra. The glow nut, I can go back and try to find it if I do by chance drop it. But the high vis also lends itself to being seen. But that little extra ferro rod, if I ever did find myself in a situation where I really needed some fire, and for whatever reason I had lost the rest of my gear, which would be super duper rare, I would have a ferro rod. I also have one right here that we found in a garbage disposal in Colorado that my buddy Dustin made for me. So I have several of them. Even though this setup has it on this pronghorn, same deal. I have a ferro rod on the sheath as well. This sheath from LT, the GRE sheath, does not come with a ferro rod loop, but you can just bust the stitches and take it apart, and then wet form one, and then just stitch it back up in there. And I've run this thing like this for years, and It's not quite the same color, but it works great. I hadn't had any issue with it. But there's very few of my knives that do not have a lanyard on them, really for the reason for visibility more than anything, and just a little extra flair on some stuff. Some stuff I have different beads on. Like I said, I made this one out of a piece of mastodon ivory that I also have on a bracelet, and my wife wears on the bracelet too, so it was just kind of a fun piece. But that is my take on lanyards and why I like to have them. I don't really slip my hand in them or anything versus just having them for looks and visibility. But anywho, that's it. Feel free to check out our other videos on the LT Wright YouTube channel, as well as I have my personal YouTube channel. It doesn't have a ton of stuff on there, but feel free to check it out. Some stuff on there's handy. Again, thanks for the support, guys. Later.